when I was in the Marine Corps and I was dating my ex-girlfriend, the one I told you about, the one that wouldn't let me eat food. She had to hold all my hands and just cling, stage 5 clinger. She brought me, she was in Fort Wayne in Indiana. That's where she lived. I went and saw her and she brought me to a little gig and she knew the guys that were the band. The band was called Little Flock. None of you will recognize them, okay? But point being, I watched this little show. It's like literally like in a parking lot. Like she just knew the guys, small band, whatever. And I loved them. Bought a CD, had it for a long time. I listened to this CD when I raced up Mount Fuji. So it being a 6-track CD, I listened to this thing over and over and over again while we were racing up Mount Fuji and then all the way back down. So this album became like a part of me from listening to it repetitively through these events in the military. A couple years go by, I lose the CD. Now what? You can't just go on Apple Music or go on YouTube. Shit's gone. So for decades, like 40 decades, I had this one specific song in my head to no avail. Till one day I said, you know what? I need to figure this out. So I reached out to my ex-girlfriend and I said, hey, you still keep in contact with any of you guys from Little Flock? Oh yeah, I talked to so-and-so, a couple years ago. You still got comms with him? I do. I need that music. I will pay whatever they want. I need it. And sure enough, he emailed me and sent me all the MP3s from that album. And I have them now. And then I tell you that I was so satisfied to get this, right? That's where it started. And then just this week, this is the whole reason I'm telling you this ridiculous story. Watching this video. When I was 16, my band did a gig with another band called In the Vinkus. Does anybody know what the Vinkus is? Don't worry, I'll wait. The band was called In the Vinkus. They were a ska band. I didn't even know what ska was. Never heard of it. Rock band, throw in some horns. Okay? Trumpet, saxophone, trombone. Just throw in some horns. That's ska. They were a ska band. They did their set. We did our set. During their set, they played this song called Scrabble. It was an original song. That's all. We weren't doing covers. We're doing original songs. And the lead singer, who was this very loud, boisterous young lady, got up there, and she wasn't a singer. She was a yeller. She was a hollerer. It was ska. She was having fun. Who gives a shit? She jumps up there, and with her microphone and her multicolored hair and her giant kilt skirt was very like all over the place and just wild. I loved it. She started singing. Yes, Scrabble. She started singing, double word score, 50 word score, 50 extra points. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, no, 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 no. I heard that song one time and it went and it just played like a tiny little speaker in my inner ear until this last weekend. I heard it the one time. I was on Facebook talking to somebody and I see one of my friends. It's like, click, profile. Oh, they're friends with that person. Oh, I went to school with that person. Click. They're friends. I see this last name and I go, that person has to know the person in the band. Oh, click, click, click. Next thing you know, I've got yarn all across the walls. Well, if so-and-so knows so-and-so, oh, but then twice removed, but then their dog passed away last week, and I start freaking out. Finally, I get a hold of this cat. Hey, bro, I know I haven't talked to you in 30 years. I need this music. And when I typed out the lyrics to him, he about lost his damn mind. He was like, how do you know the, I said, I don't know, help me. Sure enough, uploaded the MP3s for me. No song will escape me. Oh man. Yup. I know that story was long, but it was worth it.